Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. We have a late season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 14th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Volunteers offense takes the field to start this game off. And you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him, I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. He'll pull it on the read. And the Vols get it past the sticks.
In an offense, if you're going to be successful running the ball, and I don't care who it is carrying it, you got to have receivers that are willing to block. You got to have guys that are willing to get involved. How about the receiver here on the stock block going and picking off that safety?
He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Coming after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break up.
Throws toward the end zone. And that pass picked off. The senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field, but they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, it's loose. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Robin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Tackled immediately after the catch. All wideouts, no backs. With jet sweep pass. Makes a man miss. And the first. But the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coffin. Makes a catch and knocked down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Heaves it deep. And he's got it inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Man, that's just kind of... Offense, you move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. The offense set for a first down play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and long from the 42. It might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Looking for more room. The 20. Touchdown, Aggies. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Going up top on 1st down. And it's in.
On 1st down.
Take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. We make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
It's easy when you got a QB like this. Just make the right reads and go chew up yards. Not only can he make the right reads, he can make people miss. He can make even bigger plays than this, but just chews up 20-plus yards in a hurry.
To the air on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown ball! And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down before the score starts.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on second down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Power ahead. Touchdown Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're trying. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Pressure coming. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this.
Can anyone catch him? The 10! Touchdown, Tennessee! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into half. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The option look. Quick toss. Crosses the 45. Got a lot of running room. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown ball. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Texas A&M going up tempo. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Coffee. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Volunteers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup is still short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Sweet feet on the move. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. A&M comes back out with another first down. Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. gets it out fast. After 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Give to the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offense is committed to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. From the gun, give on the inside. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll try the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Buys a little time. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Volunteers! And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt.
And it's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's raining, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it, there's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Might as well give it to him again. Runs through the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
As a defense, when you're facing a big running back like this, you are making a business decision every time they carry the football. You got to ask yourself the question, do I want to be taking this dude on head-to-head for the entirety of this football game.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Using the quick game, they go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw, getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Touchdown, Tennessee! And the punishment has been extended. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Fast motion from the offense. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
It's so hard because when they run jet sweeps, they don't always give them the football, and then you got to worry about other stuff. But great job focusing on your keys, seeing the jet sweep, pulling the trigger, going and getting the speedster on the ground.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter.
At the 33. And 1st down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Quick strike complete. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. A shot toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and hauls it in. He's backed up deep in his own territory. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Turns it on in midfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Now the toss. Got some room headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Tennessee, 56. Texas A&M.
And he'll bring it back. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really good.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be brought.